What is up, everybody? It is Wreaker, and welcome back to Sly 2 Band of Thieves. And yes, this is another episode of pre-recorded stuff from that stream where I forgot to unmute for the entire stream. And yeah, so this is me a couple days later trying to remember what all I did. But yeah, for the first part, I think I was trying to prove a point with the statues, and there are guards that pop out of them. Occasionally it's RNG, but if you can sneak up on one without it popping out, then it will alert, like you see the stealth sense up there in the top left, kind of with the health meter and all that. It'll kind of pop up there around some of the statues. So, the same mechanic also pops up in another one. And then the game just decided I was not allowed to grab that pole. So, yeah, that is something that can happen apparently. But most of this is doing the preparation for the heist, which will be in the next episode or the one after that. Just depends on how all the time runs. But here is a mission that not a lot of people like, I think. Like, if I were to take a poll on Twitter or something like that, just what people's opinions on this mission would be.
I'd love to, pal, but I have no idea.
I don't think it'd be favorable.
About.
All right, I'll explain it
but
to you
I actually kind of like it. I'm weird like that because it's simple, has a slight bit of challenge, it has a slight annoyance to it, which is why a lot of people don't like it. But I've played the mission enough that it doesn't really affect me.
Hold up. You want me to set off the alarm?
Yeah.
Yeah, set it off, then clear out as the guard's sure to come running. Once he sees that it's a false alarm, he'll input the code to turn it off.
So you want me to take a picture of the code?
Move to a safe place and get a clean shot of that
And
digital
there's
readout.
the annoying
Should
part
I hit
that
all the
some people
security
don't
stations
like,
out here?
which is
That's
you have
right.
to set off
Once I've
the
got a
alarm,
large enough sample
and then you
of
have
the
to wait for the
contestant's
guard
code,
to get there
I should be able to crack
to
their
input a code so
encryption
you can actually
algorithm.
take a picture of it.
Now, see, you lost me again.
Just take the pictures. I'll handle the rest.
And my issue with this, I haven't played this specific mission for probably 2-ish years, probably closer to 3.
Nice work.
And unfortunately, I
Now
can't
use
take
that
out
key
that
to
guard
set off the security
because
station.
I actually need him to turn off the alarm
now
here.
climb to a good spot where you'll be able
And yeah,
to get a
it's a
picture
beautiful
of the
noise,
security
trust
code
me.
on the monitor.
Yep. Again, I was having a little bit of issues with some mechanics. I was pressing circle a little bit too early. And then I forgot that you can't actually take the picture from that spot there. You gotta take it from there. So, again, I hadn't played the mission for 2 years, so I kind of forgot some things. And then, yeah, well, let's jump straight down to a searchlight because I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take out this guard to show that, hey, now you can take out the guards. And of course, might as well snag a few blue bottles while I'm at it. And moving on to the next location. There is a guard right here that you can do it without the alarm clock gadget, but the alarm clock gadget makes it a whole lot easier. Because you can sneak up, and that's the easy part. The hard part is, yeah, you see me equipping the alarm clock right there. You gotta bait the guard out a little bit, because you can't activate the alarm and actually get to the picture taking spot quick enough. that is the correct spot. Or one of. I think this one was fairly generous. You can do it from the spire point. I think you can do it from that roof. It doesn't actually give you a good look at what the numbers were, but I'm sure Bentley's smart enough to figure it out. Oh yeah, and then I had the bright idea to jump up on essentially a piece of level geometry to try to get there, and it worked. It just took longer than I thought it would. So, it was a good idea, it just looked dumb. And then I figured, oh, I'll just sneak back through the prison to cut through the entire map. Which worked. There was also some clue balls to get, I think. Oh yeah, also, if you jump too close to that wall, apparently, it doesn't like it sometimes. I'd actually never jumped there before, so... It's amazing, the game is almost 20 years old. It's 19 years old right now, I think, because I believe it came out in 2004. I know Sly 1 came out in 2002. And I'm fairly certain this one came out 2 years after. And if you notice the stealth sense, I was certain that it was that statue, because I thought I was too far away from the guard. But, yeah. Apparently, I wasn't too far away from the guard. And that coyote is blind. And if you can pick what part of the world I'm from, just from that, how I said that word, good job. But, yeah, with the guard as far away as he was there, I did decide to play a little risky. Because I happened to see that clue bottle. I'm like, yeah, I can go get that clue bottle and be back in enough time. My only issue is, I forgot, oh yeah, it's this little roof right here, which that is the only purpose that roof serves. The reason there's 2 hooks over there is pretty much just for that. Also, fun fact, enemies do like to deload, I guess you could say. Because if you rewind, you'll notice that the guard up here had loot. You notice he just spawned in. And now he does not have loot. So I was a little bummed by that. I felt a little cheated. But we got the clue bottle eventually, and we took care of the guard. And then I think I was waiting for that guard to turn around. I don't know why that I felt I had to sneak up on him. This was very late at night, and my decisions at that time of day are not normally the brightest. Oh, I remember. I was going to stealth kill him so I could try to sneak up on the statues and see if they gave off the stealth aura. But apparently it didn't work or something. Because none of the ones that were left contained a guard. That was all fun. But, yep, almost got stuck in a proxy there. If you don't know what a proxy is, proxy jumping. Yeah, also guards, if you throw something and it hits like right near you, it doesn't normally work, even if it bounces down. And then I almost made a mistake because I forgot there's a guard that's down there by that lowest lantern on screen. Or lowest, but it's at the top of the screen. Lowest vertically. Yeah, so I almost botched the mission there. Because I know I would have panicked and... yeah. But, there we go, we can set off the alarm. And there's a guard right there, but he's turned the other way. But I decided to get bold and, missed that. And just missed it. And then I figured out, I always used R1 to take pictures. Turns out you can take pictures with X. I've been playing this game since, I want to say 2006.
Okay, that should be enough.
And I just
codes.
found that out now.
Nice work, partner.
So yeah, if anyone says it's a dead game, nothing to discover, like just in general about any game, I highly doubt that. Because if you have a big enough player base and all that, you're gonna eventually find everything, but also, especially 3D platformers, there's a lot of just randomness that can happen. Also, there's a guard right there that, through the castle walls, he can hear the clue being broken. But, yep, decided to eliminate him. I gotta remember which mission I went to next. Just got rid of those guards real quick. I think I might have been chasing clue bottles down. And I think I went for lightning attack. I think that's what this one's called.
Okay, Sly, that's it. The Contessa's giant attack robot.
Yep,
Look,
totally.
with all due respect, it looks an awful lot like a water tower.
Don't be moved. That's what she wants you to think. If we try to free Murray while that thing is operational, why...
What, we'll have plenty of fresh drinking water?
I'm serious, Sly.
Of course. I do owe you one.
The lightning rods around the prison are designed to draw lightning strikes away from the water tower. Giant attack robot.
Uh-huh, yeah.
By turning the wheels on the rod, you should be able to redirect the electrical current away from its ground wire, rendering it useless. Follow the lightning strikes to locate all 5 rods.
Okay, so you want me to break the ground circuit on all these lightning rods so that a bolt will strike and destroy the giant attack robot posing as a water tower.
That's an accurate summation.
And yeah, we go from, well, a lot of people's least favorite mission is, to one of my least favorite missions.
It's clear when the lightning rod starts to glow red. That means a lightning bolt is
But
on the
yeah,
way.
that redness you see there, with the entire platform glowing, also there's a bunch of
Nice work.
slippery
That
angles
lightning
on
rod is
this
out of commission.
piece of
Look around for lightning
roof.
strikes to find the other rods.
It's not easy getting up there. But I went for the pro play there and barely made it. But yeah, those lightning strikes will electrify the entire platform. So that's one of the annoying reasons. The other annoying reason is, you know, the holographic markers that you have for most missions that will give you waypoints and whatnot? Yeah, they decided, no, we're gonna replace those with the lightning strikes. So yeah, it makes everything better. But yeah, that was a cheap shot. He came from behind me, but oh well. And yeah, I just switched to smoke bomb just to clear enemy aggro. And then yeah, I completely failed at jumping over to that clue bottle. But but that's about par for the course, to be honest. So if you're looking for a specific lightning rod to track down, you better hope it's the one getting zapped, because otherwise you can't find it. But another reason why I'm not too fond of this level is it's RNG which lightning rod gets hit. But when you deactivate one, it goes from a 1 in 5 chance to a 1 in 4. And then it goes from a 1 in 4 to a 1 in 3. And then from a 1 in 3 to 1 in 2. I'm going to take a stab at what the next number in the sequence here is. So yeah, it gets very frequent at attacking the one you are working on. And I was just staring around because like, okay, I know I need to get up there. I couldn't remember where exactly the wire was. And I couldn't remember where the lightning rod was. And yeah, that's also called quick reactions because I just completely messed that up. So get that, and turn that one. And the game does slightly slow down the amount of lightning strikes. And yeah, I jumped and hit the wrong part here. I forgot I need to hit the hole on the outside in order to get up to the clue bottle. But I got it. Then I realized, oh yeah, the gate doesn't open. So you just gotta sneak right back out. Which sounds weird, but the turning controls for Sly when he's crawling are very slippery. He likes to slip and slide all over the place. Then, yeah, if I had had any gadget power left, I would have just tanked a hit. But I was like, I'm gonna hide out on this boat, see if I can get around the guard. It somehow worked. It was just out of his vision enough. But yeah. It was totally fun just activating another one. I was kind of hoping that the lightning would strike here, but unfortunately didn't get a lightning strike, and also the guard lost aggro. So yeah, 2-for-1 special. But I got that clue ball I kept forgetting to get earlier. And then did something there that I don't think was intended. That I think I slipped. Like one of the roofs counted as a slippery surface. Like just from the angle. It's like from the angle I fell or something. It was a little interesting, that's for sure. Always time to pick some pockets, especially during a mission. Case in point. The main reason is, as you get further into the game, there's some power-ups that are pretty useful, but they take a lot of coins. So if you, unless you're very good about gathering all the like treasure and stuff, which I need to go back through some of the old levels and get all the treasure. Video game physics there, but need to gather up all the treasure from the old chapters, because I think chapters 2, 3, 4, we haven't done 5. 5 is next, but 2, 3, and 4 all have treasure to gather. And yeah, that is one of the easier rooftops to do last, just because it's quick to jump off. So yeah, Bentley was right, that is a attack robot. But yeah, fun fact, if you go check it out later, it kind of has an idle animation. And I say kind of has an idle animation because it's a static object. It's just occasionally the eyes will flash red, indicating that, oh, I might still be active. But unfortunately, they never did anything with that and just left it as nothing. Like, they could have had it come to, like, attempt to come back to life during the episode and given us an actual boss battle. Fun fact, there's no boss battle in this one. But unfortunately, it just kind of got left as an Easter egg. Which, it's a what if, I guess. I honestly kind of wonder if there were plans to do anything further with it. But I'm also not a part of Sucker Punch. So I can't say anything. But yeah, I believe I hopped into another mission here, but before I do, I will actually go ahead and end off the episode here, otherwise it's going to be really long, because the next couple missions took a while. So until then, this has been Wreaker Chaos, and let chaos reign.